All right, Coach, congratulations on the win. I'm sure it was good to get Wiley Hartley back. You thought it might have been Sunday, but obviously that game didn't happen. But how good was it to get the game back and obviously pull out the win?
Yeah, and go through the whole process of the whole natural warm-up and then going out there and getting through the first inning, sitting down, going back out for the second. He's ready to get out there Sunday again.
What did you like about what you saw from him?
The velocity was where it needed to be. Normal, back to what it was. The strike throwing. Some close pitches on the walk, and the guy hits a first pitch slider that, you're going to give up some home runs.
And that's all you wanted from him?
Correct. Yep, that's all we wanted tonight, and so we can bring him back on Sunday. It's different than throwing those bullpens. To get him out there in live action and let him see that again and be ready for Sunday.
That was kind of the plan with how you rotated the pitcher. I just kind of get guys some work just so they'll be ready for this weekend.
Correct. Yeah, you kind of set it up where you wanted some guys to start some innings clean and some guys to clean up, and kind of worked out that way.
Yeah, deep bullpen day for you. What was your thoughts on just the rest of the one with Victor, Kramer, Kazero?
Yeah, I thought Vic was really good too. Like, you got the pass ball and the strikeout, and then the 0-2 one pitch got away from him, but the command of the stuff was good. It was all around the strike zone for the most part. Like, that's exactly what you see out of Vic. And then Kazero was fine. Should have got out of that inning. Got a play we didn't make, or he would have been out of that inning. And then Dom and Kramer and all those guys are just doing what they've been doing.
Is Sosnowski your go-to guy now?
Well, he's one of those guys. Like, he's put himself in that position. You see that stuff. It's strikes with 4 pitches and competitiveness and field your position, all that stuff. So he's earned those tight situations to go out there and help us.
Speaking about the pitching, that's Kramer's 7th win in the season. How does that show you how valuable he's been to the team?
He's unbelievable. Like, everything from the leadership standpoint. How many relievers in college baseball that aren't really necessarily the 9th inning closer are team captains? Probably not very many, and that just speaks volumes of who he is as a person, as a teammate, and all of that.
How'd you feel about leaving Houston? Obviously, big, you won the 2. Was there some frustration you couldn't get the 3rd game in? Just how did you feel leaving Houston?
Obviously we were ready to play, and the guys were ready to play, and we thought we had a chance to really do something on Sunday, and just leaves a sour taste in your mouth because you felt like
was there any talk of moving that game on?
Lots of talk, and I was told the weather would be fine. It wouldn't be a concern until the weather was not.
They didn't talk about doing a doubleheader on Saturday?
No, we asked about that early, and the weather was supposed to be fine. And that's the
weather apps I looked at always acted like Sunday was going to be a problem. So I don't know which ones they were looking at.
That's part of the benefit of being on the road, is you usually don't have to worry about that. But then that's the bad side of it.
How do you use that to your advantage then when you miss that day and guys get some more rest?
Yeah, and it kind of rested some of the bullpen, and us moving this game to Tuesday helps too, because you got these guys on Tuesday, and they have basically 3 more days to get ready for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that's the benefit of it.
Spencer Bauer, he had the blister, hadn't pitched in Cincinnati. Where is he right now?
He was available tonight. Okay. So, yeah, we expect him to be full go by the weekend.
Okay.
Over in the field, you had Andrew Estrella playing 3rd base for the first time this season. How do you look over there?
He looked fine early. The one play, I think he just kind of lost track of outs and the runner and got caught up with the runner when he shouldn't, but he's going to be fine over there.
What do you think about Anthony's homer?
Yeah, if you look at both innings that we scored, he had a big hit in the 2nd inning, wherever, and we scored the 2 runs, and then getting down 2 strikes, battle, and get a pitch that's hung, and hit it 400-something feet, I would imagine.
We talked about this a bit, though, just the work that he's put in, the journey that he's made. How proud of him are you?
All of it. That guy, even when he's not in the lineup, that guy's working like he's the starting center fielder, and he's earned more opportunities out there, and he's been great. Great teammate, great worker. Like, when we talk about guys trying to find nights, like, that's a night.
How was Centala? I know he didn't get in there against Houston. Obviously, didn't pitch tonight. Did this time off maybe help him?
Yeah, he was dealing with a leg issue, and he was hot in the 9th inning. He was rolling. He said everything felt fine. So if it got a little more hairy than that, he was coming in the 9th.
How's Calise?
Good. We just gave him kind of a breather. Struggling with the bat, obviously, but his BP today was better. Just giving a little breather. Sometimes you got to sit down and watch it for a little bit. And to go in, sitting on the bench, and go in there in the 8th inning and make that 360 play on the ball in the 6th hole, that was outstanding.
Final 2 series coming up. Obviously, your job as a coach is to keep the players calm, cool.
Yeah.
But is there a sense of urgency coming in now that you guys got to win it for the series?
It's the end of the year. You're trying to play your best at the end of the year anyway. But this is still about us playing our style of baseball and finding a way to win series. And if we do that, we'll be just fine.
Last home series, does it feel like it's flown by? Or
yes, it feels like I was up there doing a press conference yesterday. So it has. And this group's been fun to coach. They've come to work every day, and we just need to finish this thing off the right way.
What have you learned about the team over the course of the season? Do you think that puts them in a good position these last couple series?
Well, they've dealt with adversity. Like, they've been punched in the mouth a couple times, and every time we've been punched in the mouth, we've responded. There's some teams that I've coached that will lie down when those things happen. Some bad weekends on the road, and they found a way to just come back, get back to work. Nobody cares. Find a way to get better, and that's what we're seeing.
And the confidence not shaken during those moments of adversity.
No, I think obviously you're in the moment. You're like, okay, well, that wasn't great. And they've responded. And that's what we talked about. Like, anybody can do this when everything's going good. Who are the guys that can make it through when it's going bad and figure out a way to get to the other side?
Multi-hit efforts today from Bray, Previous, and Calabro. Just what do you think looking at as the offense going into this last home series?
Yeah, Brate's been pretty good in that spot since we moved him to the leadoff spot. And obviously we'll sit down tomorrow and look at some of these punch-outs. Some of these punch-outs by the hitters, like, if we had to take them back, that was the part that concerns me, but we're better than that. But having Brate at the top of the lineup, you can do so much. He can steal some bases. Having Calabro give you a little bit of, dynamic out of the 6-hole with the home run, and he can run too. So we're happy where those guys are.
I know you'll jump more into the scouting report in the next 2 days, but what do you know about Texas? Obviously, they're all hot coming in this weekend. I think they're ranked one of the polls.
Offensively, we're going to have our hands full. I think they're a really offensive team. We're going to have to pitch and pitch well to keep it into the game, and it's going to come down to us pitching, defending, executing on offense, and being timely on offense. Just like it is.
Series, right?
No doubt. That's what it feels like. I told you guys it's going to be 10 super regionals, and that's kind of what it's felt like.
Okay, it's good.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.